Yo,
What's happening?
what's good?
Happy Monday out there, people. It's your boy Wildcard Mar in the building. Detroit Mel in the building.
That be us.
I.O.W. Sports, episode 60. I hope everybody is having a fantastic Monday.
Right. What's cracking?
What's good, bro?
Same old, man. He's trying to make $1.15, man. Busy, nigga, busy.
Man, I feel you.
Busy.
Man, if anybody feel in the world, I feel you, dog. Out here trying to get that bag with you, dog. So,
right.
I had a long day. My dad's self.
Work a nigga like a Hebrew slave.
Toby!
With no straw.
But anyway, let's get all the preliminary stuff out the way. House clean. Stuff that pays the bills.
Yeah, right.
All right. Going over to the website, www.ioftenwonder.com. That is the website where you can find out all the information on all the platforms that we are streaming on. It's a lot. I don't have time. To go through all of them. It's a lot.
A whole lot.
Just go to the website. It has all the information of all the streams. I'm talking about YouTube, whatever, Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, Google Podcasts.
Check us out.
Yeah, Apple Podcasts.
We own that.
Anchor.
Right there.
I mean, anything that damn near stream, it's there.
Right.
So we there.
We right
here.
We not going anywhere. We right here. Bring your crew because we don't care.
But we there. But most importantly, go on over to your respective stores. Apple, iOS users, go on over to the Apple Store.
Go over there.
Google, Android users, go to Google Play Store.
Right over there.
Download the Radio Network app.
Download it.
I.O.W. Network Radio app is up, is live. We own it right now. Streaming as well, as you can see.
Right.
That's hour number 1, and hour number 2 is strictly on the I.O.W. Network app.
That's right.
That's why it's so important for you to go get that app.
Get that app.
That's when you gonna be able to call in, talk your shit, say a hot take, rep your team, rep your city, all that. But let's get down to business.
Let's do it.
Of what we came here to do, brother. We came here to talk sports. I'm feeling real boogie in my NWO.
I see.
Turn your back on the wolf pack. Julio Jones. He traded in his red and black.
He did.
He used to be a Falcon in the Dirty Bird. Remember the Dirty Bird? Jamal Anderson, the Dirty Bird.
Right.
He's no longer Dirty Bird. He is up and moved his old butt to good old Nashville.
He went to the Grand Ole Opry.
Old country place in Tennessee. He's going to be a Tennessee Titan.
That's right.
Look, he finally gets moved. The Titans and the Falcons end up swapping the 6th round. So Tennessee gets the 6th round pick, Julio Jones.
Right.
Falcons get the 2022 2nd round pick, and 2023 4th round pick.
Right.
So, I mean, I guess it's good value for him. I mean, I'm looking at it this way. You get Julio.
What's up, Al?
What's up, Al?
Oh, I see something about the Lions. Let me see what he's saying.
Nah, we don't even.
I need to know why the Lion fans had never drafted an old lineman until this year.
That's how it works.
Yeah, that's why they're the Lions. How it works. That's why they're the Lions.
We don't take care of business.
Yeah. Now he brought up something because I wanted to bring up something. He said it's a good move by Tennessee. I agree.
Offensive wise.
But I don't think it's a good move for Julio Jones.
Look, I'm looking at it this way. He gets Julio Jones. Ryan Tannehill has Julio Jones on one side, AJ Brown on another side.
Right.
And of course, you still got King Henry in the backfield.
Right.
I like that. But here's things that I think is going to take time for that offense to get going. But when they get going, the stars that they got on that squad is damn good.
Right.
But you lose Jonnu Smith. I don't think they properly replaced that in the production that he brings that he helps with Ryan Tannehill.
Mm-hmm.
That offensive line is still spotty.
Okay.
Then you look at Arthur Smith, who was the offensive coordinator, is now the head coach in Atlanta.
Right.
So now you got a new offensive coordinator.
Okay.
He's got to figure out how to get on one page with A.J. Brown, Derrick Henry, offensive line, Julio Jones, and most importantly, Ryan Tannehill.
Right.
It's a new system. It's a whole new thing. It's going to take time for that, but they still haven't really addressed their defensive side of the ball neither.
That's true.
So how I see it, they're still not even the best team with Julio in that division. I'm still going Indy in that division.
Oh, yeah. See, I guess I'm looking at it from this perspective. This is my thing.
Yeah.
He wanted to go to Atlanta so bad. And he said he wanted to go somewhere where he can win. There's for what they got for him, what they had to give up for him. There's not too many teams that couldn't give up that and still been good. So why not? Why didn't he go where Russell's asking him to come to Seattle? Why didn't he go to San Fran? Why didn't he go places where if he got on there, they look closer to a Super Bowl?
He said he wanted to go to a contender, right?
Right. I don't see why he picked Tennessee.
I'm not saying that Tennessee's not a contender, but
they're not as close as other teams.
No.
And I mean, I guess my biggest thing
is the AFC.
But look, here's the thing. Look what they gave up for him. It wasn't much.
Second and third.
That's not much.
Second and fourth. Second and
fourth. Okay.
Yeah.
That's not much. Most teams in the NFL could have gave that up and wouldn't have been hurt.
No.
So if that's all it costs, that's like
Tennessee?
That's like saying, okay, we about to go down to the dollar store. You know what I'm saying? If I'm going to the dollar store, I'm gonna clean up.
Yeah.
And then most of us can shop at the dollar store. See what I'm saying?
Make a dollar out of 15
So I don't understand why he chose Tennessee. Now I don't know. Maybe it's other teams that wasn't looking at him, but Russell already put his little bid in.
I thought.
So I was like, Seattle would have been good. That would have been, and that's all you had to give up in Seattle.
The second and the fourth.
I'm like, you had that.
First of all, Seattle gives away first rounders like it's nothing.
Like it's nothing.
Same with the Rams.
Right. Oh, the Rams always give them shit.
But I'm saying those are two teams that you telling me Julio wouldn't have made both of those two teams a little bit over the top to get to the Super Bowl?
Right.
I mean, but going to Tennessee, you don't make that an automatic contender.
No.
You make
them better.
You make an explosive offense.
Yeah, you make them better, but it's still the other
explosive offense.
Well, I'm saying,
that defense
it's still better though. You know what I'm saying? It's still a better team, but it still have other things they need before you can start talking Super Bowl.
All right, so look at the defense. Who are they stopping? Can they stop Cleveland? Can they stop that two-headed running monster? And
then a lot of teams that can't stop Cleveland.
But I'm saying, and then you get Baker hitting on the play action, hitting Jarvis and OBJ coming back.
Right.
I mean, can they stop Buffalo?
Tight end coming back?
Can they stop Buffalo?
No.
They lost to Baltimore in the playoffs last year.
Right.
I mean, Indy, I think, wins that division. They're going to see them twice. I think they're going to smack them.
Oh, yeah. Indy look good.
They're not stopping the Chiefs.
No.
This move doesn't – it looks good on paper. It makes their offense strong.
Right.
But they still have so many holes, especially in that conference.
Mm-hmm.
With a mediocre defense ain't gonna cut it.
No.
Like you got to have close to a top 10 defense and at least a top 15 offense to make noise in the AFC.
And I'm not disagreeing with. I guess my why I approached it was looking at it like, but why did he choose there? You know what I'm saying? Because we knew that wherever he go, it's gonna elevate that team.
Yeah.
Well, not the team or pizza or not. It's still making that team better. So I was like, why? As bad as you want to go to Atlanta, and for the reasons you said you want to go to Atlanta,
a big arm quarterback,
why Tennessee
contender?
You know what I'm saying? That's all my biggest thing. Why Tennessee? Who your caller? Let us know.
Well, I know AJ Brown was heavily recruiting him, right? Because he's like, oh, that's my idol. He wore the 11 Falcons Julio jersey one day doing warm up. This is just past season, like his homie, right? Like he know him.
Right.
He's like, oh, I love whoever. I get that, but
I'm confused by that.
That's not, to me, that's not enough to say, oh yeah, we're
It's
going
like,
to get the Super Bowl.
We can
now.
kick it, but I'm going to a better team. You know what I'm saying?
like catch me in the off season.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
homie.
We hang out or whatever, shoot some dice, but I'm going to
I'm gonna go to a
I'm going watch for the Super Bowl.
Yeah, like meet me. Matter of fact, meet me at the Super Bowl because you're not gonna make it. I'm gonna go play with a contender that got a chance to go.
And I agree with you, Al. Al said Tannehill can throw a good deep ball,
and that's fine. Can he play defense?
Yeah, can he stop the ball?
Look. I think we're all on the same page right now. The offense is not going to be better. A problem.
Yeah.
But let's be honest, it's going to take some time. It's a new coordinator.
Mm-hmm.
He has to learn that get in sync with Ryan Tannehill, first of all.
Yeah.
The offensive line still has to get in sync.
Mm-hmm.
They still got to be able to get on the same, everybody on the same page with Julio, AJ, and whatever they got at tight end.
Mm-hmm.
And they still have to they still got to get it together. It's a new system. It's a new coordinator.
They going in on you already. Return of Al. He said neither can KC.
Who's your team now?
Neither can KC defense. You know, listen to how he talk. You know what kind of fan he is.
Is he a Lions fan or is he a Cowboys fan?
Cowboys, man. You know.
Oh, Al, I could go a whole hour on y'all delusional Cowboys fans. Y'all ain't won damn thing in what 30 plus years. It's been 95. Well, what is that? That's almost damn 30 years. Y'all ain't done nothing.
How about them?
Wait, hold on. Is he talking about defense as a Cowboys fan? Did we not just see that whole defense?
Did you see what the Cowboys picked up?
Did we not? Al? Did you just miss that whole season of terrible defense? But you got the nerves to talk about my Chiefs, Al.
That's why I'm quiet.
Don't you make me go down this rabbit hole, Al? It's because you over here starting mess. And man,
he said he agree. ID sucks.
Pause.
Right. Pause. But so the KC's
Super Bowl. We just won the Super Bowl 2 years ago, and we just came. Matter of fact, back-to-back appearances. When was the last? Matter of fact, the last time that Cowboys was in the Super Bowl, I was a kid. Now I'm 33 with.
He said we can't play a 3-4.
Oh yeah, I know y'all coming. I know you're coming to Kansas City. And y'all gonna get smashed, boy.
Oh no, he's saying we can't play the 3-4, but we switching back to the 4-3.
No, but I'm saying like Cowboys go to Kansas City.
Oh yeah,
this year.
And
they in Arrowhead. Oh, Al, you better show up during that show after that week. You better show up. Matter of fact, Al,
Nolan does suck.
I'm gonna get with Jamel and I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna have all your contact information and I will harass you to make sure you get on this show after the Chiefs put a smacking on them Cowboys. Oh, you better not hide.
If the Cowboys win, what you gonna do?
Oh, matter of fact, we could put a friendly wager on it.
I'm just saying, but the Cowboys win, what you gonna do?
If the Cowboys win, I will go out and specifically buy a Dak Prescott jersey.
Y'all hear that?
And wear it on this show.
Y'all hear that, right?
Say I love the Cowboys.
You hear that? So the Cowboys beat the Chiefs.
We're gonna come back to the show.
We're gonna come back.
We're gonna come back to this.
You better write it down. You know you can do a lot of smoking.
Hey, I'm in smoke. I don't forget nothing. And Al, if the Chiefs win, I want you. Matter of fact, I'm gonna send you my personalized jersey. It says Wallace on the back, and I'm gonna put you in that jersey.
Is what you say now?
Yeah.
Now that one.
Oh, I ain't gonna lie. If my homes go out, boy, I'm gonna cry like a baby. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, that knee injury he had against Denver.
Oh yeah.
I was like, oh no, oh Lord. You just, hey, because as a fan, you like, oh man, there goes our season, right? Damn, dog. Boy,
Dak has a comfy bed to sleep in.
He do got them endorsements.
Right.
Yeah, he was doing all them commercials while he was hurt. But hey, we on Al, we got that. But anyway, let's move on. Man, Everybody's talking about it.
Yeah, we gotta bring it up.
Yeah, I mean, we gotta talk about
Talk about
it.
it.
You know, I saw the little highlights of that little.
This is a money grab.
Yeah, money grab, Money Mayweather,
Right.
Floyd Mayweather, and Logan Paul.
The heist of the century. The great heist.
You talking about finesse?
Right. Finesse.
We finessing motherfuckers for the money. Finesse.
This is straight up finesse. All right, here I want. Since we brought, I want to say this.
Man,
I'm tired of hearing people saying,
"Oh my goodness."
Oh, you know, with Jake Paul, I'm gonna keep saying Jake. Logan Paul did great. You know, he went whole 8 rounds. First of all,
oh my gosh,
how you giving him props?
Oh my gosh,
for he fought somebody significantly shorter than him.
Oh my god, older
than him, way less than him, and then you know what I'm saying. And he talking about, at least I went 8 rounds.
He still got beat up.
He still lost.
He got beat
up. If that was a real fight, he would have lost.
All right, so I'm looking at the stats right now. Mayweather threw 7 out of 14 on jabs, so 50%.
Mm.
Logan threw 7, landed 7 out of 73, 10% on his jabs. Power punches, 39% Mayweather, landed 36 out of 93. 15% for Logan, landed 21 out of 144. Total punches, Floyd landed 40%, landed 43 out of 107, and Logan landed 13%.
Right.
28 out of 217. The highlights I saw, he was slow as hell.
Oh, Logan?
Yeah. And Mayweather, for how old he is, he still stays in great shape.
Here's the thing, too.
He was playing with him, man. Come on, y'all stop.
I'm gonna get to that in a minute, Al. But
they was playing,
here's the thing.
Playing with him.
Here's a couple things, right? One, Mayweather usually fight at like 147, 145. He's 155. I mean, he ain't really getting in shape like he normally do for a regular boxing match. So that's one thing.
He didn't do no serious training.
He did no serious training because he still maintained that 155.
Yeah.
That's his off training weight.
That's his carrying weight.
That's his carrying weight. He normally fights at 145, 147. Second, you know, he wasn't really looking to like, you know, really do much. He's like, I'm gonna do throw a few punches, make it look good, and I'm out.
Make it look like a fight.
Because why he sneak on one? He get one in, he fall.
Is anybody really thinking that Floyd really couldn't just put this dude lights out?
Right. I mean, if it's a real fight, I think you'll see Floyd turn it on.
Maybe 3.
You know what I'm saying?
3 rounds, maybe.
Yeah, he would have turned it on.
First round, let me see what.
I think when Floyd Floyd got caught with one, he kind of got mad and went at him a little bit. But for the most part, that wasn't a real fight, man.
I mean, people pay for this, man. Yes, Pacquiao is coming back.
Yeah, he is,
and he old, but he's trying to fight professional,
right?
Like fight. He ain't trying to do none of this.
Money grab. You don't see me give any of them brothers, Paul brothers, any credit. Let me see them fight somebody who was on their level. Like if Logan Paul fight, like he lost to KSI, another YouTuber. You know, that was somebody that was more closer to his weight than Floyd was. Now fight somebody that's pound for pound, the same size you are, same skill level.
I'm
and
so
I'll be
irritated
impressed.
with this money mess.
And then same with Jake. Stop fighting people. You fighting people, granddaddy and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Fight some real boxers. And then I'll be impressed. Now, I will say Jake, look, he's in better shape than Logan, have better skill than Logan. You can tell he actually
takes it more serious.
He takes it more serious. He actually trains better. I give him that. But fight some real people.
Well, Jake got Tyron Woodley, who's a UFC guy,
right?
Who's a wrestler, grappler.
Yeah,
he's not
still ain't fighting nobody that's boxing. Fight a boxer.
I'm just, and people keep buying money. They keep paying for it.
They keep falling for the okie doke. They keep falling for the banana in the tailpipe over and over again. For real.
These cats, these people that keep buying this mess are beyond fool me twice.
Right. Why you keep falling for the banana in the tailpipe? I don't understand it.
These cats getting paid too.
They getting a nice little chunk of change.
Millions.
I mean, think about it. When I was on YouTube, it was yesterday. Everybody either trying to stream it, talking about it.
Millions.
You know, everybody. So you mentioned pay-per-view getting money. They got money for boxing.
Millions.
For the last 3 rounds, they hugging each other.
Man, they over here.
Look like they in love.
They over here hitting the leg. I'm about to go do
I'm about to box Jake Paul.
I'm about to go. What's good?
I ain't about to
I'm
work
about to
out.
go get in shape for real.
I ain't getting in shape. I'm trying to get the bag.
Trying
to get the bag.
I got a little anyways. I'm trying to get
I'll be out there stomach and all. Let's go then. First
just fall out.
Where my money at? Money at? I'm gonna be like Nate Robinson.
Where my money at? Oh, you just gonna fall out?
I'm going to sleep. Did he get the check? Where I signed up to get this check?
Is it 10 yet?
Right. Signed to get this check, bro. Like,
no, damn that. I'm trying to get knuckle up. Anyway.
They say Alvarez 51-1, 34 KO. Yeah. Yeah, you right.
Oh, Sakino?
Yeah.
Sal, he's a man, but you know, they wait for him to get tested by some you know, and we talked about it multiple times how the sport of boxing is really killing themselves.
They are, man.
Because you know, it's all about the money, the promoters not giving the fights that fans want. And you know, fans get fed up. That's why UFC's taking over.
UFC, if you think about UFC, what they got going for them.
Yeah.
They fight more. You know, they put better fighters against better fighters. You don't have to wait. Think about boxing. You don't really see, you see like the little small fights and then you get one big fight. With UFC, you're getting big fights over and over again. Yeah. You know, so it's more entertaining. You know, it's almost like how boxing was back in the day UFC when you come on regular TV.
They got to fight. They got a pay-per-view about every month.
Right.
And then between that, they got like UFC main events and stuff like that.
Right.
So they
I mean, somebody who wants to really see good boxing or good because I ain't real saying actually boxing, but you want to see good competitive matches. Yeah. UFC is better.
That's just what it is.
It's just better.
But hey, look, enough of this because this money grab is crazy. They're finessing and until I get go get my piece
we need
of the
Don
bag.
King back.
Hey, I mean, Don King was getting his money, but he also put on the fights that people work.
Yeah, he want to see. He put on fights that people want to see. But since let's get back. Let's get to Al's comment. That
do you think Embiid is hurt?
That leads into the NBA.
Yeah, that'll lead us right into the NBA. Matter of fact, since we're talking about Embiid, Game 1 goes to the ATL.
Right.
Hawks shouted. Yeah, dog. Trae Young. Whoa, that boy.
Looking good.
Hey, and you laughed at me for taking Atlanta, man.
That's what I do. That's what you want?
Look, I took them because even if Embiid plays, and he did put up good numbers yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I don't know about y'all, but it looked like he was grimacing just about every time he was jumping.
And that's why I said what I said last show. He should have just said that. They lost anyway. Say, the Hawks are playing well. He should have sat down and let that and get healthy. Cause now you play, you grimacing the whole game, you re-injure or get worse.
It's a partially torn meniscus.
You know what I'm saying? You get worse, then good for them for the rest of the playoffs.
Damn that! You put your career in jeopardy.
That too, but I mean, I wouldn't even go that far. But yeah, but you're right on that too. But you're right on that too. But
you put that in jeopardy.
So my thing is, he should have set that first game. And now look, they lost anyway, so it don't matter. Set that first game, got healthy, came back to game 2.
Yeah,
we smooth.
No, I mean, don't get me wrong. He shot efficiently, 12 of 21,
right?
14 for 15 from the foul line. 9 boards. Even threw in 4 dimes.
Mm-hmm.
Got him a steal, 3 blocks.
Right.
39 points. Very efficient.
Mm-hmm. Just wasn't good enough.
Well, it wasn't good enough because they dug Atlanta, put them in a hole too deep, and they really took Philly took forever to come and make a run to make it even close.
Right.
Like they damn near waited till about midway. 4th quarter was about almost done. It was probably 5 minutes left before they start going on that run. So,
right.
Look.
They're going to have to change their game plan. Nate McMillan should get coach of the year
I mean,
or at least half year.
well, no, I say just go ahead and give it to him because he replaced. Look, this team was underachieving with Lloyd Pierce.
Right.
They had the talent. This is the same roster.
Same roster.
I mean, don't get me wrong. You flip, you get Rondo, and you bring in Lou Williams. You know, you make that switch. That's pretty much the only.
Thibodeau would be a contender for that also.
Thibodeau will be a contender. He won't win it though.
No.
And unfortunately, that because of what the Hawks just did to him.
The first round out. Well, not even that. It's the way they even performed.
The way they went out.
Right. Like I think if it would have been like a 7-game series, you know, you can put Thibodeau in that conversation neck to neck with.
Honestly, it could have been a sweep because that first game went back and forth, and Knicks came out on the winning side at the last few moments of that game. So that easily could have been a sweep. Right. I mean, let's call it what it is. Trae Young is just shooting. I mean, right now he's looking like playoff MVP right now. I mean, he's shooting lights out.
I don't know. Philly need to get it together, bro.
Here's two things that I saw for
he
sure.
Said Randall sucked.
Who? Oh, Randall.
He sucked. He did suck during the playoffs.
He sucked in that series.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, he was terrible. He was awful.
Terrible.
He was awful. As a matter of fact, the whole starting lineup was awful.
Right.
Ask Kofi Weeson. He'll tell you all about it. Shout out to the Dirty Hills.
Right. Shout out Dirty Hills.
But no, on Atlanta's side, I saw that, they kind of let Philly go on that run late in the fourth quarter because they were still trying to jack up threes. And instead of just, kind of play the clock and then kind of even at that point, play a little inside outside game. Right. That's how you
I think that may if Philly pulls this out, it can be Atlanta's downfall because the lack of experience and not knowing, hey, we got them down. Let's keep them down. Let's not shoot threes. Let's slow it down.
They can't keep doing that.
Run that clock down.
They can't do that.
Yeah, because I mean, not many teams are gonna hit that many threes consistently.
No.
And that's gonna tie me back in to the Brooklyn and the Bucks series. Yeah, because that was the Bucks problem.
Oh yeah, and we'll get to that in a second too, because I saw the same thing. But looking on the flip side of Philly, look, Ben Simmons is an asset, but at the same time, a liability. He got to hit free throws.
He's going to have to hit the free throws.
He's going to have to hit them free throws because I'm telling you.
I agree with you, Al.
And they did it. Atlanta did it a couple of times. They went ahead and just fouled him right away. Put straight to the line. Once there's a bonus, foul.
Right. I mean, that's good strategy.
Of course.
I mean,
it's straight hack a Shack.
That's it.
Oh, you can't make free throws? Bow! Right. Get your ass to the line, boy. Go make your free throws.
I feel they won't win without Embiid. I agree with that, Al.
Oh, they won't win without Embiid, but if they play like they did yesterday and wait too late to go on the run, they won't win with him.
Yeah, Ben Simmons gonna have to.
He's gonna hit the free throws.
He's gonna hit the free throws. He's gonna have to work on that, bro.
I mean, he at some point, don't get me wrong, he was an asset. This is where he was an asset. When he drives, nobody can stop him.
Right.
Because he's literally he's like Greek Freak. I'm gonna drive just like LeBron. I'm gonna drive, and I'm putting you man to man if you're gonna try to stop me.
Right.
Because he's more.
He's a big body.
Yeah, he's a big dude.
Right.
Big dude, and he's got speed, and he's coming full force. Oh yeah, he looking like Derrick Henry.
Right.
Yeah, let me make a business decision.
Slide to the left.
Slide to the right.
Let's go. Crisscross.
Turn it on.
Crisscross.
Everybody clap your hands. That boy got to get out the way. When Ben Simmons coming down the lane, I'm not stepping in front of that. When Greek Freak comes down the lane, I'm not getting in front of that.
Right.
And and that's why I think teams that have a big guy are going to be more able to handle teams like that, because the big guy, like Capella, he's going to go toe to toe with Embiid. He's going to go toe to toe with big dudes.
Right.
So, but that was working for Philly, is work that inside game.
Right.
Because besides Capella, there's really not. Collins is not big enough to handle Embiid or Ben Simmons.
Right.
Neither is Kevin Horter. Andre Hunter didn't even play yesterday, but when he comes back, he's got a slightly thicker body than John Collins. He might be able to bang. but he didn't even play yesterday, and that's another factor.
Right.
So, but I mean, hey, hats off to Atlanta. Come out in game one. But man, speaking of, we was just talking about Greek Freak, man. Brooklyn in the house. Say what? Game one goes to the Brooklyn Nets. 115-107 victory. And don't get it twisted. That score was not even close.
Mm-hmm.
Not even close. I mean, and Harden played 1 minute. Barely.
And 43 seconds, I think it was.
Hammy.
Yeah, hammy and hand.
So, I mean, how you looking at this, Big Break? There's a way that James. Yeah, you're right, Alan. He's already been ruled out for game 2 tonight.
And I was alluding to earlier. Here's my thing.
Yeah.
If you watch the first 3 quarters, Milwaukee was hanging with him. Milwaukee's problem, because Greek Freak was going to the basket.
Yeah.
And they couldn't really stop him coming to the basket.
No.
But what they problematizing is that outside shooting.
They shot too many threes.
And they weren't making them. And that's Brooklyn's strength for one thing. Outside shooting is their strength. And inside game is your strength.
Oh my gosh.
For you the Bucks. And my thing is like, if y'all not hitting those shots, stop shooting them. Stop shooting them.
I swear we went on this show and previewed that.
Mm-hmm.
I said, what did we say? We said the strategy is go to the paint, work the paint,
work the paint. They have nobody that can stop
Lopez, work the paint.
Mm-hmm.
It was working. Why did they abandon it? Because, but you know what? I think they abandoned it because at that point Brooklyn was making too many threes, and they're like, "Oh, we got to keep up." But they didn't have to freak out.
Yeah, just keep playing your game. Keep playing your game. No one makes, even Steph don't make all his threes. You know what I'm saying? Just play your game.
Play your game.
If they beat you at your game, so be it. Play your game. That's how you gotta look at it. It's 7 games.
That's coaching, man.
Play your game.
I think that's coaching on that one.
Yeah.
Budenhauser, I have no clue what your game plan was, what exactly what you were thinking.
Right.
Well, play your game.
Play your game, bro.
Because when you get out of character, this is what happens.
Mm-hmm.
You play yourself into a hole, and you can't play yourself too deep in the hole when you got Kevin Durant,
right,
Kyrie Irving on the other side.
I agree.
And that's game 1 without James Harden. So how I see it, James Harden.
What up, though, Kofi?
James Harden should go ahead and see how game 2 goes. He's already going to be out.
Mm-hmm.
And then I say it's a hammy. Don't rush it.
I will sit. You got enough. I mean, you proved you can beat him without him. So I will sit him.
But that was also we got the Blake Griffin sighting. He was huge.
We in here now.
Really, Cole?
We're gonna start off like that. You're gonna warm up.
Yeah, we gonna get to that in a second because my heart a little heavy off of that. But look,
we might sometime in between the first hour, second hour, we gotta get some honorary mention to the NHL.
Oh, to the NHL?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll probably sneak it in this first hour, but I know you came to talk some shit, Cole. I wouldn't expect nothing less.
Yeah, he was 6 for 23.
Bad shooting. Chris Middleton to me is an okay guy.
Mm-hmm.
He's an okay shooter. I've never been crazy about Chris Middleton.
Right.
Drew Holiday.
He too inconsistent.
He can get hot, but I just felt they didn't have like top-notch sniper shooters.
Man, they ain't try to get the middle.
No mid-range.
No mid-range shots or nothing. It's like three or die. Say, man, come on, man.
Like stop shooting it.
You're not hitting it.
Yo,
you know what I'm saying? To leave it alone.
It was literally at one point, I'm looking at the game and I'm laying in bed and I'm screaming, stop shooting that. I literally
Middleton just shows 7s. He's average. Yeah, you're right. I agree with you. Watch. Here's the thing about Middleton.
You go 6 for 30.
Here's the thing about Middleton.
Take 30 attempts.
He he sucked that game. Game 2,
he gonna show out.
He gonna show out, and everybody gonna be singing his name. Man, Middleton, the man.
Yeah, see, but that's my thing. And I'm not quick to just be like, hop off and not have, show that I don't have faith in him. All I'm saying is that I haven't never seen him do it on a consistent basis, and I have no issue with Chris Middleton. It's just that I've seen better shooters in him.
Right, and like Kofi said, he's average, nothing more, nothing less.
Yeah, but come on. As a team, you take 30 attempts.
Yeah, you're right. They are missing Dion.
You take 30 attempts. DiVincenzo.
Yeah, they are missing. Yeah,
30 attempts. Yeah. And you make 6. Hey, look,
that is ridiculous.
Look, once I know that we ain't making them, I'm like, hey,
stick to like I said before. Stick to your game plan. They weren't really stopping Giannis. Keep going. Keep feeding them. You feed the hot man.
Drew Holiday didn't have a good game neither.
Yeah.
He went 7 for 19.
I mean, here's the thing. In some ways, that shows promise because they can turn it around next game. Yeah. But at the same time, it don't show promise over a course of 7 games if you're gonna keep playing like this. If you're gonna abandon your whole strategy, if you got Giannis in there and dominating, keep feeding them.
Yeah, Connaughton and Forbes, y'all getting 20 minutes. Y'all got to do more than 3 and 5 points.
Got to. It's ridiculous, man.
I mean, because obviously you're part of the rotation. You're getting 20 minutes.
Right.
But it's just they just look like hey, yeah, we're playing Brooklyn. Everybody's expecting us to lose. Here you guys go.
Right.
You had James Harden. You lose James Harden. That should have been. That should have been what? Oh, this motherfucker is leaving with a hammy. Hey, it's go time.
Right.
Because once you see one of the big guns go down, first of all,
you're right. They don't have to take one in the Barclays Center.
But they got no choice, Al. They have no choice.
They don't win the second game. I can't see them coming back from that. Not with Brooklyn. I just can't see it.
Brooklyn puts too much pressure on you.
Mm-hmm.
And then they didn't even put DeAndre
Jordan
in, but I like Claxton, the guy with the blonde dreads.
Yeah,
he came in and he wasn't scared.
No, I mean the supporting cast played well for Brooklyn. They played well.
When's the last time you see Blake Griffin play like that?
He didn't play like that in Detroit. Just saying. Well, like that in Detroit, bro.
Hey, but you know what? That might be the downfall of the Nets, though. Is Blake going to be consistent like that through the series? Is he going to be able to? And don't let's not forget he one of them injury prone kind of cats too.
Right.
Is he? Because this is going to be a physical series.
It should be.
Is he going to be able to hold up? Is he going to be? Because without James Harden, I get the score got closer, but probably with James Harden in that game, maybe the score is the gap's a lot wider. But you got no James Harden, and you still rolling the dice on Blake. If I'm Milwaukee, I would exploit that tonight.
We're gonna get to the Western Conference in 1 second.
I would exploit that tonight.
Mm-hmm.
I would straight up be like, "Oh, Blake, let's see if you can repeat that."
Right.
Get him in foul trouble. Let Greek Freak go off.
Because
Blake can kind of stay in front of him, but if Greek really want to get to it,
he can.
He'll get past Blake.
Right.
So does Phoenix have what it takes? Oh, okay. So that leads to the Western Conference. Right. We'll get to that.
Al, you've been our transition for the day.
Yeah, Al's a transition man. So Luka Doncic came up short.
Mm-hmm.
Dallas Mavericks.
Right.
126-111 loss in game 7 to the Clippers.
Right.
So, damn, that smoke is cold.
Drink some water, bro. Drink some water.
Well, I'm sipping on that scissor. Sip it now.
Sip on something.
I'm kidding. Sip Kool-Aid, bro.
Yeah, you're right. He is too passive sometimes. We say that all the time. Giannis.
Greek is too passive. Shit, LeBron is too passive. Don't get me started on LeBron.
We're gonna get on him in a minute. We're gonna get on him in a minute.
But no, game 7, that was pretty. You know, it was a good game at first.
Right.
Well, no, it was a great game, but you know, went on different runs. You know, back and forth. And then Luka was just hot first half, and then of course,
Kofi say right now.
then of course the trend of the series is the Nets defense. The Nets defense is trash. They only beat people. Yes, they are trash, but you know they're opportunistic defense.
Yeah,
because and you are right, Kofi. Their offense is their defense because they get teams so deep in the hole that you see the result yesterday.
Right,
Milwaukee's yakking up threes. Oh, we gotta catch up.
Got scared.
Gotta catch up.
Got scared like a pregnancy test.
Boy, don't you said some things.
What that last say? What that last say?
You get that? We gotta talk.
We gotta talk. Oh, come on. You sure with me? You sure with me?
Boy, you stupid. But you said things.
Like what Corey say? Time to go to Six Flags.
Oh my God. But you know, so I hopped on with Mel last night on Man Down podcast, and we were just having a conversation. And you know, Mel's like the honorable basketball guru, and you know he has some valid points. And I know everybody in the sports world today, here's my thing about that nobody can guard Doncic. He does find the ability to make certain moves to get past people, but he also is coming off a lot of screens, a lot of picks, and he's catching the matchup that he wants, because this is pretty much what goes on with Dallas, and this is how Mel broke it down to me. You know, there's only a few things you can do in basketball. You can pass, you can score, you can handle the ball, or rebound. Luka's doing 3 out of 4. He's handling the ball, he's scoring the ball, and he's the one distributing, doing an assistant.
Right. And
so when he's coming down the court, it's pretty much ISO, and then he'll call a big to come get a pick and try to get the switch. And so that helps create some of the matchups, because he is a good ball handler, but he's also 6'7".
True.
You know, that creates the matchup. That creates the matchup for him just about every time. And so, you know, and then, you know, to no surprise, Porzingis is coming out, oh, I'm getting frustrated, blah, blah, blah.
Well, play better.
Well, yes, play better, yes. But you also got to look at when you got the guy that's doing 3 out of the 4 things on offense, and he's really has the ball in his hand, and you're pretty much just expected to just run around and get open.
Well, okay, here's my thing.
Yeah.
If Porzingis was playing a lot better, I'm sure they'll find a way to run an offense through Luka and Porzingis.
And I get what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think that's more derivative of Porzingis play more than it is about Doncic. About Luka.
And yes, you can be right about that. And I'm not saying you're wrong. But what I'm saying is that when you're asking a 7'3" guy not even to post up,
right,
you're asking them to pretty much get either to the wing or to the 3-point line and be ready to post up and take a shot.
Right.
You know, pull up and take a shot. You know, when Kristaps Porzingis was cooking in New York, he was posting up. Right. He was down on the block. He's 7'3". Right. You know, who's really guarding him? Who's really matching up with him? You know what I'm saying? And so, you know,
they play better with the other center. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, Boban?
Yeah,
they did.
He said best player. Doncic, best player since Bird and Magic.
She said to start calling Baby Bird. Skill. Baby Bird. Goat James. I mean, look, Luka's good, and I'm not taking nothing away from him. Good player. Dallas won't win when he's literally responsible for just about all of their offense. Right. And so many facets. You know, that only leaves the rest of your 4 other guys to, you know, rebound,
Mhm.
and get ready to shoot if the ball's coming your way. And so, he's not, and then he's not also going to be, exerting so much energy on defense. So now you technically playing defense with 4 guys.
Right.
So, I mean, it's a gift and a curse when you got, ball dominant players like that. Westbrook
Pause.
played this. Paul. Westbrook played this same style of basketball.
Right.
I'm saying Harden did when he was in Houston, played that same style of basketball.
Right.
So ball dominant when you're responsible for it assisting, responsible for the scoring.
Right.
I mean, the ball handling. I mean, it's so much that is run through Luka.
Right.
I mean, it only, as shown, it only gets you so far.
Now, Al said, here's a good point. He said, Hardaway Jr. is just average.
I'm not too far off from agreeing with you. He's spotty.
He's slightly above average. Let's give him that.
I would say slightly above as well because, he can give you 20.
Mm-hmm.
He can.
Right.
Now, on that consistent basis, because there was a couple games in the series, it was just him and Luka.
Right.
And then the other night, it was Finney-Smith.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm with you on that part where why can't it be Porzingis that night?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, think about the series, man. You ain't really hear nobody say too much about Porzingis.
No.
It's like you see Finney-Smith, you see Hardaway. Of course, you're hearing Luka.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much it.
That was pretty much it.
Porzingis get 8.
And don't get me
You
wrong.
7-3. You should get more than 8 points.
Look, Dallas got some flaws.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Obviously, it's shown.
Yeah. That's why they out.
But I'm telling you, the Clippers, Los Angeles Clippers can't play like this against Utah. No.
So here's the question I pose. They made Clippers made out the first round. They lose to Utah. Is that a failed season?
I think we had this question a few weeks ago, but if they're losing to
I think the question last week they lose the first round.
Yeah. If they lose the first round,
so now because now they finally passed the first round.
All right, so last year they lost in the second round to Nuggets, and they were the higher seed.
Right.
So of course everybody felt it was a failure.
So all depends on Rondo. Let me read his first comment. They need about 1 or 2 more consistent players. All depends on Rondo. Okay, I can see that.
Now the Clippers.
I agree with that. But that's why they should have started Rondo from the get-go. But go ahead.
Once he made that switch from and took Pat Beverly off, it changed their whole offense.
Right.
Because Pat Beverly was just sitting there. He couldn't do nothing with Luka, especially if he was getting if he was guarding them face up.
Right.
Or definitely coming off screens.
Mm-hmm.
That high screen right at the top of the key.
Right.
And Pat Beverly was getting picked every time.
Every time.
And Luka,
here you go. Pick this.
That's it. Hey, just in case people that don't even play basketball, that's the sound when you hear nothing but that.
Right.
And that ball's pss.
Panties.
Shit wet.
Right.
I mean, Luka would kill. Hey, Luka's a bad dude.
Oh yeah.
But to me, fundamentally, they have to change things of their offense because there was a point when Boban was in it. Oh, you're right, man. Reggie Jackson played damn well. Was it? I think one of the Morris brothers. I think it's Marcus Morris. He played well. Shot a couple of clutch big threes.
Right.
A couple of daggers that finished off the game. So I mean, overall that whole lineup for the Clippers played damn well.
Right.
But like my man Melvin Wall said on Man Down, when you got so much coming from Luka, he's primarily responsible for damn near everything offensively.
I agree.
I mean, it only gonna get you so far. And so, but I did think that they got away from Boban and they bailed on that a little bit too soon. I mean, Boban put up. Let me look at the stats again. I know he got double figures. You know what I'm saying? He said, "Look at his butt."
He's running the LeBron system. It's not going to work.
Look at his butt. Oh no, trust me, Mel went on a unsolicited.
I wanted to watch it, but I fell asleep. I was tired yesterday.
I'm talking about out of nowhere. I just saw a reminder said, "Man, down planning on going live at 10:35.
Yeah, I saw it. I'm gonna get up and watch it.
Yeah,
and I was like,
I was like, you going live tonight? Yup. I'm like, yo, who with you? Solo. I'm like, oh, so you just had the need to get this. Hey, he
get
had
off your chest.
He had to get it off your chest moment. He said, they are who we thought they are.
So explain this LeBron James system you speak of, Mr. Wall.
Oh, Melvin will break it down to you on Brian. But I'll paraphrase kind of what he said, but don't quote me word for word. When you have a ball dominant similar to Luka, so Luka's pretty much playing the same style that Brian is doing, ball dominant. You know, you always got the ball in your hands. You're responsible for the passing, you know, the distributing, the ball handling, the scoring, and it all pretty much runs through you. But LeBron's pretty limited with his shooting.
Yeah.
So he's going to do? He's going to drive. You know, and so that leaves 4 other guys just, all right, let me just get ready in the spot. Maybe the pass will come, maybe it don't. You know, so and that's why it usually falls on LeBron. And his whole career has all been catered for LeBron.
Okay, you talking about the teams that he play on?
Every team.
Okay. I'm just trying to get clarity. Okay.
Every team.
Okay.
What team has LeBron not got on and hasn't been the ball dominant person?
Shoot, all of them.
That's what I'm saying. But that's Melvin's point. And so Luka's falling down the same thing.
Lakers screwed up not playing Harrell.
Look, I said this on Mandel last night. I think Frank Vogel's are going to be out of there. I think he's going to be out of there.
I can see that.
Because, I mean, look, I know they won a championship last year, but
that's a bubble championship.
Hey, how many coaches has LeBron got fired?
A lot.
Quite a few.
A man from Cleveland.
Couple from Cleveland. What you talking about? Couple.
He didn't get what Spoelstra's still there.
Oh, Spoelstra was the only one.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, like,
and now we got Frank. The LeBron system is when you're giving your best player the ball, give him the green light as a scorer. The ball handling duties and the distributing duties make the 4 shoot and 3 off your pass. Okay.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's pretty what you were saying.
Yeah. Pretty much what I paraphrased.
Yeah, but okay.
But trust me, that ain't all for me. You know, Mel been schooling me on a little bit of the basketball tip.
Right. And I understand that. But I still say to what you were saying, Luka's still a better shooter.
Oh, yes. Of course. Oh, there's no debate.
I mean, with LeBron,
there's no debate.
With LeBron, you know, he has to drive. He a dang on linebacker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He has to drive. His outside shooting is not that great. His free throw shooting is horrible. I mean, it's not Ben Simmons horrible, but it's horrible. I mean, it's been a couple times he was at the free throw line. He didn't miss 2. He airballed. He 1 for 1. You know what I'm saying, at the line. And for you to be a superstar, your free throw shooting has to be better than that.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you know, everybody talk about the greats, and you look at his free throw shooting. There's nowhere near some of the great players that we talk about.
Yeah.
So I could see that, but as compared to Luka,
he's a better shooter.
No,
you
so I guess speaking to more your point, Melvin, you saying just the system itself, like having one player having most of the duties,
all the responsibilities,
and everybody else is waiting around like, I'll take the ball, you give it to me.
And this is why I think a lot of people really ignored this system, because when he's in
John Stockton.
Well, no, when he's in Miami, he has Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh,
right?
Hall of Famers. That system can get.
Yeah, you're right. Al.
It can get blended in when you got Hall of Famers down in Miami.
Right.
Ray Allen, Hall of Famer.
Ray Allen's a great free throw shooter too. Yeah. I can't get the word.
But Ray Allen, it's okay for him to, just get open and wait for a post up, because he's a great 3-point shooter.
Okay, and Melvin, you can help me with this one. So, could the system work if Luka does that, but looks for the open man and kicks it out to him, instead of him actually doing the shooting. So I mean, is I guess be more specific. What I'm saying is that
and
if all the eyes are on Luka as the ball handler,
yes, and if you saw the fourth quarter, that's what the Clippers forced him to do.
right?
It wasn't no more of that switching. Kawhi said, "Nah, y'all back. I got this dude."
Okay.
And then now Kawhi is forcing him to, you either gonna try to force up an ugly shot against me, or I'm gonna force you to find a pass.
Which
and if you saw it, Luka's numbers went down after halftime. Third quarter he went down. Fourth quarter he was damn near absent on the offensive side, at least scoring wise. You know.
So
what I'm
it's
saying?
the argument why Jordan was.
No. It's not Jordan was. Jordan is not was. Jordan.
He said he played with scrubs except for Pippen.
Nah, Dennis Rodman ain't no scrub.
Here's the thing about the Bulls teams. They were players who fit in their they fit and did what their roles were. You know, we can talk about Paxton, you can talk about Kerr, Craig Hodges. You know, on any other team, no, they wasn't great. But because you had great pieces, they fit their role. BJ Armstrong, decent outside shooter. He wasn't hell of a, but he's a decent outside shooter. So if you got somebody like Jordan that can draw the double team and kick it out to you,
coach.
You know, you got Paxton, a cool coach. You know, all them
snipers, bro.
They can shoot.
Snipers.
So yeah, they may not be able to run a team, but they fit in those spots where they need to be.
Bro, Pip could go off for 33.
I wouldn't call them scrubs.
Pip could go off for 30.
Ron Harper.
No.
Right.
Chicago Bulls were also physical.
Yeah. Well, it came from that era.
I mean, Horace Grant was physical.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Charles Oakley at that time was physical.
Right.
You know, the Bulls weren't just finesse. They were physical.
Right. Well, it had to be, man. They get beat up by Detroit so much. They had
Scotty wasn't no punk.
Nope.
Mike wasn't no punk.
Right.
Like, these dudes was physical.
He can get through shooting dice and come out there and win a game. Hey, don't forget your O when I come back.
I mean, you know, hey, look. And
Cartwright, that ugly shot.
And this is the biggest reason why Mel jumped on and I hopped on with him last night is because we not criticizing LeBron for his off the field things. Everybody's, oh, you can't talk about LeBron because he does that. He's a good man. He did, you know, people blend it with his play on the court.
Right.
And people got to learn how to separate it.
That. Right. We running into we're about to run out of time. Go ahead.
But LeBron has flaws in his game. Point blank, period. I mean, it's just like, you know, he's gonna take criticism just like any other player.
Right.
You know, but everybody wants to put him on another pedestal because he's holier than thou, the aura of the heavenly King James. You know,
is this your game? Huh? Is this your game? Huh? Is this your game? Is this your game?
Yeah, but that 36-year-old dude can't handle it no more.
Is this your king?
He in the tropics right now. He resting.
Right. But
yeah. But anyway, look, y'all, we are coming up on the end of hour one. So if you didn't go get the I.O.W. Network app, go get it right now.
Right.
Apple iOS users on the Apple Store, Google Android users in the Google Play Store. I.O.W. No space network. I.O.W. Network. Type it up. It'll pop up.
Download the app. Like you see the number is scrolling across.
Yeah.
So you can call in on
the WhatsApp. And also I started a Discord server. So if you want to download the Discord server, you can chat with us on the Discord server as we switch over to the radio station. Yeah.
I think CP3 should be MVP.
I thought so.
Yeah. I mean, we're gonna see what they do against Denver.
I think Jokic gonna take it. But look, y'all going over to the I.O.W. Network app. We going on over there.
We about to switch up to the radio for hour number 2.
Peace.
event and you need desserts?